Hey folks, we're back in the Little Shop of Hoarders on the PDX Picker channel. My name is Chris. We got some orders that sold for me on eBay and Poshmark, and we're going to talk about some reseller news, some reseller platform news that you've probably heard by now, but if you haven't, let's get into the discussions about some big changes that are going on in one of the reselling platforms. So stick around after the intro song, we'll get into all those things.
Wanna buy that Farrah Fawcett poster? There's dispensers and a toaster. Don't know why. That kind of stuff you throw away. I'll sell on eBay.
Okay, so we've got 8 things going out, some pretty good sales. One in particular I'm quite excited about. Let's go ahead and start with the Poshmark order. I've had these listed for quite some time, so I'm very happy to see them sell. These are some Ugg boots that I picked up. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was probably $6 or $7. There's some, just your typical black, or your typical Ugg boots in black, I should say. Get in there. These right here, really nice condition. I'm sure I picked these up at a yard sale. No, I picked these up at my favorite thrift store for $5.99. And they sold for $27 on Poshmark. Took an offer on that. So really nice condition. Not a lot of cleanup, but I probably cleaned up the soles a little bit. They look really good. So not too bad. Good little sale to start off the day with. And it's been, I don't know, 3 or 4 days since I've had a Poshmark sale. So I'm glad to have another one of those go out. Quick update. I did receive my return, the True West Linfield swim parka that the person bought and returned because they said the item didn't fit, even though all the measurements were in the photos. I did receive the item back, gave them the refund. All is good and well in the world. They just hopefully learned a little bit about buying clothes online and paying more attention to the measurements. So at least it wasn't a scam like I was thinking was potentially the worst case scenario on it. Next item that sold, we'll pull 2 more items and we'll get into the topic. I found this at a church rummage sale and I bought it. I knew it didn't have a ton of value, but I bought it because it was just cool. Not something that I have seen before. I didn't know exactly how much value it had. It could have been relatively good or just moderate, and it turned out to be just moderate for a variety of reasons. It's this right here. It's a toy from, I think, 1973. It's a Matchbox or a Lesney toy. Yeah, 1973. This is the Mobile Action Command Jeep. No, this is the Mobile Action Command MC-1 Military Rescue Unit. Super cool, old, vintage piece here. A lot of problems with this particular one. There's something that's supposed to go here. You can see on his arms, there's this white right there, which is actually glue. I think the arms fell off and he was crudely glued back together. Probably a few other issues going on, but picked him up for, I think it was $3, and he sold for $14.75 plus shipping. Like I said, I didn't know exactly how much the value was. It wasn't great, but still cool because I'd never seen one before. It's a plastic toy from the 1970s. A lot of those don't survive, kind of as an example of those broken arms that came off, so it was cool. Sold another set of Lala Loopsy Tinies. These are about, I think, 20-30 cents worth of Tinies in here, and sold that lot for $9 plus shipping, so not huge money, but I still have a whole bunch that I haven't even made lots of, and I'm just 100% in the profit at this point, so very good. All right, one more item and then we'll get into the topping, and this is, I think, my favorite sale of the day. Well, I don't think, I know it is. Some of you long-term viewers might remember that I bought a huge lot of these Lowe's Independent Service Pro t-shirts from somebody running a garage sale. I'm assuming this person that had the garage sale used to be a Lowe's Independent Service Pro, or he had a business where he would partner with Lowe's, and picked all of these. I picked up, I think, 54 shirts for $10. I've sold, I think, 3 or 4, so I'm all 100% profit at this point. But they're super slow sellers, but then all of a sudden, after months and months of no sales, somebody came in and they bought 10 at one time to one person. These are listed for $11.90 free shipping. There's a break that I give if you buy in quantities, so I think the end total on this is right around $100, basically. So $100 for 10 shirts, basically $10 each. Free shipping probably costs $10 to ship, and that's all profit. So I love that. I don't know how long it will take for me to sell all of these, but I'm now down to, I think, 43 left. So I'm pretty stoked because it's all profit moving forward at this point. These are all new in the package, so yeah, I guess I don't know where people buy these. I don't remember seeing these listed anywhere else. Maybe Lowe's sells them directly. I don't know. Anyway, super cool pickup. Let's get into the topic for the day, the big reseller platform news. This is going to take effect on January 6th, 2025. Mercari is finally getting with the program and realizing that their stupid... my dog is going crazy. Mercari has finally realized that their ill-advised, frankly dumb in my opinion, fee structure where the buyers pay all the fees, well, that has tanked their business, and they are getting away with that and going away from the 100% buyer protection fee platform or structure. Yay, it's about time. You know, Poshmark tried to do this earlier in the year, and after just a couple of weeks, they reversed course because they had so much negative feedback about it, mostly on the side of the sellers, it seems like, but probably also on the side of the buyers. Well, Mercari, I think it's taken them 9 months now to come to this realization, even though their sales have gone down. I think their CEO was fired. They've had all sorts of turmoil, it seems, maybe as a direct cause of this decision. But for anyone of you that sells on Mercari, probably the biggest indicator is just the I've had so few sales. Mercari used to be my #2 selling platform, and once they implemented this change, it has gone to almost no sales. I think I've had maybe $200 of sales all year on the platform, and it used to be in the $2,000 to $3,000 mark. The issue, though, that I still have is they haven't gone back completely to the old fee structure. Now they're breaking it up into a seller fee of 10%, but then they still have this buyer protection fee of 3.6%. So they're charging a total of 13.6% fees on each item that sells on their platform. But why do they still have the buyer protection fee? I hate that we are charging buyers any fee. Long-term viewers of my channel know I hate buyer fees. I think it's ridiculous. You know, when Poshmark went back, they went back completely to their old system and no buyer fees whatsoever. eBay, of course, has no buyer fees. Depop is the only platform that I know of that still has buyer fees in the United States anyway, and they're also not doing well in my opinion. Or at least I've only sold 4 things on there, and I haven't sold anything in months. I haven't sold anything since they went to the new system. My son sells on there. He sold a few things, but nothing like he used to. So I have a feeling Depop will also be changing their fee structure soon. But why is Mercari still charging a buyer protection fee? I'm okay with this notion of buyer protection, and what that means essentially is I think you get free returns and maybe some sort of protection if the item gets lost or something like that. I have nothing against buyer protection. What I am against, though, is charging that fee to the buyers. Why don't we tell the buyers, hey, you have buyer protection, but then just charge that fee to the sellers? Just would make so much more sense to me. I do not like buyer fees at all, and I still think it probably won't be as bad. I don't know exactly what the buyer fee was before. I know they charged this buyer protection fee and a transaction fee, so it was probably in the neighborhood of 10-12% of the total price of an item was added on in fees. It'll be less than that, but it's still something that I don't like. And it's also confusing as a seller to try and cross-list on multiple platforms. You have to go, oh, let's see, on eBay they're charging approximately a 12-13% fee. Well, now on Poshmark they're charging a 20% fee, and then on Mercari they're charging a 10% fee, but they're also charging the buyer a 3.6% fee. So it's like the same item, if you list it on the 3 different platforms, you probably need to you probably need to come up with 3 different prices for that item just to make it competitive on each of those platforms. And it's frustrating. I understand that they're not going to charge exactly the same as eBay or exactly the same as Poshmark. It's just annoying that we have to factor in not only the seller fee, but also whatever the buyer protection fee is. I guess we can just think of it as 13.6% and make our prices according to that. So essentially the same thing as what we would charge on eBay. But anyway, that's my take on it. Comment below, what do you think of Mercari's change to having a buyer protection fee and a seller fee? Do you think it's good, bad, in the middle? Let me know. Comment below. And hopefully, ultimately, no matter what, this will lead to more sales on the Mercari platform, because I think that's only going to benefit all the resellers out there if we have more platforms that we can sell on consistently. Okay, well, let's go into pulling the rest of the orders for the day. Had another really good sale. I just listed these a couple days ago. Took an offer on them because it was not too bad. But I picked these up for really inexpensive. Well, not really inexpensive, but relatively. These are $12. I paid $12.99 for these. These are Nike Torch 4. Came out a couple years ago. Some nice running shoes that were in really good condition. I've sold a couple pairs of Nike Torch 4s in the past, and I just listed a Nike Torch 3 today, which definitely doesn't have near the value as the Torch 4. There might be a Torch 5 that has come out, but anyway, those sold for $60 plus shipping, so $12.99 paid, $60 taken. Those were just in really, really good condition. Let me get you a nice close-up view of it. Really good condition, no real major marks. The sole's cleaned up really well. The bubble is, of course, still intact and in good condition. No stains, no rips. Everything was in super good condition, so I was not afraid to charge a bit of a premium because of that, and we got $60. We're finally selling more and more shoes again, so that's good. These ones took forever to sell. I don't know how I feel about this brand. This is the 3rd pair of boots and shoes that I've sold by Ahnu, A-H-N-U. These right here, I just don't like how they clean up. I spent a long time cleaning these, and I think I actually made them look worse after I cleaned them. I don't really know how I did that, but that's the Montera shoe, the 3/4 or mid-height. Yeah, I mean, if you just look at these, maybe the moral of the story is I just did a terrible job cleaning these. They're relatively worn. I didn't pay a lot for these. I think I paid $4 at a church rummage sale for these. They only sold for $18.71. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to run out and buy Ahnus unless they are in really good, clean condition, because I can't clean them. I do a terrible job of cleaning these. I'm kind of embarrassed to have sold those. I do have a new, so those are kind of suede, and I kind of have a new way or a different method of cleaning suede that I clearly didn't use on that one. So if I had to re-wash those, and I probably should have, I probably would have had them look better. At least the end result probably would have looked better than that, but that was gross. Gross. Hopefully the person buying them, I'm pretty sure it was very well photographed, so they should know that is what they're getting. This next item took forever to sell. Again, I don't understand how when maybe I just didn't comp this well, but it's something I bought at the Goodwill outlet, and the time period that I bought it, I was way worse at comping things than I am now. So I think, I have to set this camera down. I think that if I was outsourcing today, I wouldn't buy this based off of the sell-through rate. The item itself was clean. It's this Disney plush cat. It's got a particular name. It was clean. Everything was there. Sell-through rate, not great. Paid about $1.25 for that. That is the Hissy Cat. I don't know what Hissy Cat is from, but that is her name, and she sold for $12.90 free shipping. Plus, she's getting out of here. Yay. One of the older items in my store. So I think I know I have I have this group of like 30 or 40 items, including a bunch of old Christmas brooches and pins that I've had listed for well over 2 years. I'm about ready to just give up on those. I'm going to maybe try, well, I think I missed my opportunity. I was going to try and pull all the listings down and lot them together and have one lot of Christmas brooches for, I think I have 8 or 10 of them, and just lot them all together for like 15 bucks. But I didn't do it. I mean, it's frankly a decent amount of work for little return, so I just prioritize my time and focus on other things. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just pulling them all, and I have another probably 20 or 30 items like that I'm about ready to give up on. They've just been listed too long. Some of them I have listed for like $2 or $3, $4, $5. They're still not selling. I just don't think they're going to ever sell, and I'm ready to pull the plug on a lot of those. Last item of the day, these Pearl Azumi Amfit Pro Amfit or Fib gloves. These are cycling gloves. I picked these up for $5 at a very weird estate sale. And I say weird because stuff was either priced like $300 or $5. Anyway, these are nice cycling gloves designed for winter and pretty good condition. Not great. I have this blue pair, and then I also have a gray pair. Those sold for $24.95 plus shipping on those, and hopefully I'll be selling the gray pair for that same price soon as well. That's going to do it for today's video. Probably another real short one, but that's okay. So thanks so much for watching, and like this video if you did. Subscribe to my channel, get some more content like this in the future. Good luck with all your reselling ventures out there. We're going to catch you on the next video, so take care. Bye-bye.